So I got something new that I'm doing with the baler here. I'm going to show you real quick. As you may see, we have the Ultra Grip bale cord. This is what I've changed to starting this year, and I'm extraordinarily happy with it. It works wonderful. This is, cordex-agri product. Been packing some really tight bales. Now, I decided that I want to pack my bales tighter. So, the fella came around and he says, well, you can pack your bales tighter if you use a higher knot strength twine. I'm like, cool. I like that idea. I want to pack these bales so tight that, you can hear them squeal. So, I decided, and you can probably see the difference in the twine. This is the 550 pound knot strength twine, and this is the new cordex-agri 600 knot strength twine. We were a little bit worried that the knotter was not going to take the twine because it is a little bit thicker. Well, I guess New Holland must have anticipated a 600 pound knot strength twine, because I'm telling you right now, it's holding that knot really nice. The tails are no different on this than they are on the 600 knot strength twine. So, and I got them on the ends. Okay? So, the reason I've got them on the ends, and we are getting some hay inclusion in that knot, but that could just be the way it is. Now, if anybody knows anything about baling big square bales, and that is that the end knots break first. You'll break the knot on the end, and then it's all over. Boom, all the way down they'll go. So, it's like, well, I don't even know what the hell you would call it. It's a chain reaction, that's what I'm looking for. So when this one breaks, of course, then you've got the momentum of this hay coming forward, and it just snaps each and every knot, and you'll snap right on down, and the only knot that'll be left is that one. So that's why I've put them on the ends. I put them on the ends so that I can pack a tighter bale. The price difference really isn't that much. I paid $36 a ball for the 550 pound knot strength twine. I paid $39 a ball for the 600 pound knot strength twine. So $3 a ball more, same length, more hay in the bale, and initial test right now is that I'm very happy. I'll get up in here. I have increased my density, and my density is here. What are we at? About 1,500 pounds? I've increased that from 1,100 to 1,500 pounds on the boards. So, yeah. I'm packing a hell of a bale with the, and that thing dances all over. I'm going to bump it up one more. I'm going to see how extreme I can get with it. So, yeah, this is second cut hay, by the way. So, there's not a lot of volume going into the baler, so therefore it will pack a tighter bale naturally than it would if I was in, say, 2.5 ton to the acre, 3 ton to the acre material. So naturally, I am packing a tighter bale, and the twine is just so far performing quite well. I've got, what do I got? I've only made 4 bales, but so far, with the density that I'm running this thing at, I don't want to do that. Come on, computer. The density that I'm running this thing at, I am more than thrilled. But I'll let you know at the end of the field, and we can go from there. So, anybody that's looking for a good baling twine for a big square baler, put that 350 pound knot strength away, put the 440 away, and I'm almost tempted to say put the 550 away, but I think you can use the 550 with the 600 and get awesome results with it. So, but I'll let you know at the end of the field what I think. Okay, as you can see, my density now is running somewhere between 1,600, 1,500, 1,600, 1,700 pounds. What are we at? 1,639. Up on the scale, it's running 70. Alright, normally, I think I said this already, normally I am running approximately 55 pounds on the scale, which gives me around 11 to 1250 on the boards. So now, right now, it's running 1650, 1660, and that's a huge improvement over 11. Let's say 1500. 15 to 1750, that's what I'm running at. Between 11 and 1250. So what is that? That's 400 and some pounds difference. And I haven't even broken a bale yet. They're there. Right there. So I haven't broken a string, I haven't broken a bale, I haven't broken anything. So life is good. I don't know what these things are going to weigh yet, but I do have a scale at the farm. So what I think I'm going to do, and it won't be today, but when I gather these bales up tomorrow, I'm going to bring them home, I'm going to put them in a building, and they will be for sale. This is some awesome looking second cut hay in big square bales. Generally sells for around $200 a ton in second cut orchard grass. So, yeah, so $200 a ton, that's about what it is, and I have made 17 bales so far, and they're going to be between, I don't know, we'll find out. I'm expecting them to be 1600 pounds a piece, the way they're dropping off the back. Bone-ass dry at 2% moisture, or so. So, anyways, yeah. Oh, somebody's coming with a wagon load of hay. See, now if you want to do things the old-fashioned way, the antique way of doing it, you go right on ahead. Because I have no desire, even though I'm doing that right now, I have no desire to do much of that anymore. So, I hate little bales. I don't care if they fetched $7 a bale. I still think that they're just not worth it. But anyways, I'll get back to you on the totals on this bale, on this field here when I am done. Okay, so I just finished baling the field. It produced 22 bales. Pretty much flawless until the last knot that it made. Ooh, Jake break. Listen to that Mac, huh? Jeepers creepers. Anyway, I'm going to look at this knot here, and it seems to me that the tail is, everything looks okay. I mean, the twine discs are grabbing it nice. It doesn't look like they're slipping at all. Yeah, it's all in all a good knot. Doesn't look any different than any of the others. And where's this knot? This knot is here. So the knots are straight across. Everything is holding right. They're on top where they're supposed to be. A lot of the balers, you'll see the knot is down on the end. When you get a big square baler, that is the sign of twine tension, not proper twine tension. So, you always want to have your knots straight across, or as straight as possible. This one here is a little bit messed up. But for the most part, all 6 of them are straight across. They look good. I'm seeing a little bit of a well, you can see it right there. The tail, it's not the bill hooks aren't pulling it through on that one. I think everything's okay on this particular knot here. Yes. See, this thing makes 2 knots every stroke. It comes up, makes a knot, and then the twine disc hold the twine, and then when the needle goes back through, the tucker fingers pull it back again, and it makes another knot to start the new knot. So everything seems to be functioning okay. Now, these bales are not full like I think they ought to be to the top, so that just means that my trip is a little bit on the weak side, which I can adjust that. I don't know if I have to. Well, I can adjust it here. You pull that, and you pull that up, and then, yes. I'm thinking that I'm going to move it at least 1. And what that'll do is actually put a little more pressure on the trip sensor down there for the pre-charge chamber. And that should alleviate the problem. Hold on a second. What that'll do is actually put more hay in the top of the bale. As you can see, it looks like there's a lot more hay in the bottom of the bale than there is in the top of the bale. So if you put more pressure on the trip sensor, then it'll force more hay to the top of the pre-charge chamber and alleviate that problem, which could also lead to the mistie that I just had. So anyways, I'm going to move on to mulch hay, and that's pretty heavy stuff, so we'll see how it performs in that. Hopefully it performs the way I want it to, and I get a kick-ass performance out of this 600-pound knot strength twine. So far, I'd say it's a thumbs up. I think it was operator error why that knot broke, but I'll let you know as the video progresses. Okay, so here's the last bale that I've made. Right there. I'm going to show you what it looks like coming out of the baler. What I think happened, why it mistied, and you can see that it is actually hanging up on the ends now. That's a bad thing, so I'm going to have to figure that one out. But the knots are all good. I think the tails should be a little longer. I can really yank on those. I'd break one of those. Yeah, things seem to be working just fine. This tractor's running. So I haven't had a mistie since that one. I only made a few bales in this field. It's only a little tiny field. This material is very wet. Got good tension on them, and I don't know if you can see the difference. Let's see if I lay my finger over it that way versus that way. You can see the difference in the thickness of the twine. So technically I've not broken a knot yet. Cranking these out damp. These are probably 35–40% moisture. And cranking them out, we're still at 1,200 pounds on that kind of moisture, so these things are really dense. It's actually lifting the tongue off the tractor. That's how heavy these are. This baling twine that's stuck in under here was caught in a rake wheel. It was not from a mistie. This is actually old twine from earlier in the year. The second cut, the mower skipped over it, and the hay rake picked it up and wrapped it up in the wheel. So, anyways, I'm thinking that cordex-agri, I'm going to show you that one more time, has been quite a success on this test. I will be buying a pallet load of that, or maybe 2 pallets of that, and just sticking them on the outside of the outside strings instead of the centers. Until I start popping strings, I don't know how tight that's going to be, but you can just see the difference in this ball versus this ball. And here, there's the type that you want to buy. Bale cord Ultra Grip in the 550. That's right there, 550 pound, or the Extreme bale cord, high density baler twine. The baler did not need any adjustment in order to receive this twine. I know some of the older balers, you're going to have to open up the twine discs, make the open up the twine disc, the scraper disc. The twine disc, and then you got the scraper disc, the disc that's on the left side that actually scrapes the tails out. That one there, you want the twine disc to be actually still engaged into the scraper discs. But anyways, yeah, I'm going to say that Extreme Bale and Twine right there by Cordex-Agri is pretty doggone good. But we'll know, because I'm going to go for a record, personal record of baling hay this week. Today's Wednesday, tomorrow is Thursday, so possibly on Friday. Friday, I'm going for 1,000 bales in one day, and it'll all be baled with Cordex-Agri bale and twine. So hopefully it's a go. I think it'll be just fine. I'm going to have bale and twine on hand to just continually feed this thing, because at the 720 bale mark, I'm going to be running out of all the twine that's in this thing. Hopefully everything goes the way I want it to go, and I got enough of the Extreme twine. But stay tuned, and the record breaker, all I got to do is break 582 bales, which should be pretty doggone easy. I'm going to let my dad get ahead of me by 1 full day with a hay rake. My dad or Tim, both of them, maybe, possibly both of them. 1 full day with a hay rake, and then we're going to head into it, and I'm going to try and punch out, again, 1,000 bales. If I break my record of 582 bales in a day, any of you that's ever run a big baler knows that that's a long day with a 3x4 baler. I did it in I was baling 68 bales an hour when I baled that. So it was like 8-hour day. In an 8-hour day of baling hay, I baled 582. I'm going to go for 1,000 bales. Yeehaw! Wish me luck and stay tuned because it's coming. If you like my videos, please comment, rate, and subscribe. Oh, if you like my shirt, the website launches in September and you will be able to purchase all the one farming stuff you want to buy.